Additionally, nearly 215,000 of American Integrity's policyholders will see no rate change, meaning flat rates. And that's another trend we're seeing. In addition to the decreases, 10 companies have filed for flat rates. Each company in Florida is required to do an annual filing for rates. And 10 companies have said, we're not going to change our rates at all, meaning flat. Overall, the Florida Insurance Regulator reports that the average rate increase this year that's being filed is under 2%. That is the lowest average rate change we're seeing across the country right now. So not only are we seeing companies reduce rates, but the overall rate changes are the lowest averages in the country. So really incredible news and a significant turnaround for the Florida insurance market.
I mean, it comes at a time where it's sorely needed around the state. And, you had mentioned this, but could you go in a little detail about what's causing all of these companies to start reducing rates and flattening rates?
The legislative changes that addressed legal system abuse and assignment of benefits fraud have cut down dramatically the volume of lawsuits being filed against Florida insurers. We had seen on average approximately 80% of all U.S. property claim lawsuits were filed in Florida. So you had 80% of the lawsuits, meaning 4 out of every 5, versus roughly 8 to 9% of the claims on average. So Florida accounts for about 8 to 9% annually in U.S. property insurance claims, but nearly 80% of lawsuits. That is starting to come down with these legislative changes. And when the changes were passed, specifically in a special session of the legislature in December of 2022, followed up by some additional legislation in early 2023, we thought it might take about 18 months or so to see improvements. Well, we're seeing dramatic improvements, not just small improvements. And the market is heading in the right direction, and better days are ahead for all Florida consumers.